Alrighty, time for Duelist Kingdom action, and in this one, it is Rebecca taking on Zane. So two high-level players. Rebecca was always picked as one of the best duelists in the anime when she was what was she? She was an international champion. I can't remember her exact title, but she was a champion duelist, and Zane, of course, was one of the best duelists that came out of Duel Academy until he left Duel Academy, and then he kind of fell apart, didn't he, the old Zane? So, but who do you pick out of this one? Rebecca. Oh, I tell you what, if there is any starting hand that Rebecca could get, and she could just pick and choose what cards she got, that would just about be it. You could probably change Stop Defense out for something, but man, that is one hell of a starting hand. Ramai also is now played from Zane. He started off with a face down Spell or Trap and Cyber Dragon Dre, which is a very good starting card for Zane as well. 1800 attack, but the 2000 defense of Giant Soldier of Stone will be too much here. Now Rebecca does have Mirror Force on the field. Very dangerous trap card. But Rebecca doesn't use it, she didn't need to. She draws Remove Trap, which is kind of a useless card in this tournament because there aren't really any continuous trap cards that you need to worry about. Infinite Dismissal maybe, but only if you play a lot of level 3s, but maybe it means that Becca can draw another card from a deck if she plays Card Destruction. I mean, Stop Defense and Remove Trap aren't very useful cards. So 7700 for Becca, 7200 for Zane in terms of life points. And with 2400 on the field, Zane has got quite a challenge ahead of him. For him to fuse, we did make it a rule that Zane has to use his original Cyber Dragons. He's got 3 of them. But if he uses his Polymerization or his Power Bond, he has to use the OG Cyber Dragons, otherwise the Cyber Dragon deck becomes super overpowered if it's like the full Archetype deck for this era of Yu-Gi-Oh! But that was a Luster Dragon. No, it wasn't. It was a Lesser Dragon that was played by Zane. I think that's part of his fusions. Lesser Dragon and I think it might be Steel Ogre Grotto or something. I think it fuses together to make Metal Dragon, which is an 1850. Now Zane does have... He's got cards like 7 completed. He's got his offerings to the Doomed as the players have. He's Rush Recklessly, he's Mask of Weakness, etc, etc. So he can get over a 2400 as Cyber Dragon Core, I think that was destroyed. Becca played, I think that was Skalengel that she played face down. Alright, what does Zane have here? He's facing down 2400, he's gone with another face down Spell or Trap and now a face down defense as well. And he's looking a little bit dicey here, Zane. Becca's got on top early with this Luster Dragon 2. Up goes Skalengel, so Becca will draw another card. It is a Sangan. And she's got Stuffed Animal, which represents Teddy, and Teddy has now come to the field. 1200, so it's not the strongest monster out there, but it's enough to keep the pressure on here. Okay, Teddy goes in for an attack, 1200 off Zane. Oh, what was that face down? Oh, Cyber Falcon. Well, you gotta say that Becca's probably gonna take this first match, unless something changes very quickly for Zane. He's now got Hunter Dragon. I tell you what, him starting with an 1800, with the monsters that he's drawn, and now with this 1700, if Becca didn't draw a hand this powerful, Zane would probably be winning. Unfortunately for Zane, Becca has just pulled... Oi! 7 Tools of the Bandit. Nice. Mirror Force blocked. I always love to see Mirror Force get blocked and destroyed. But it's only going to somewhat help Zane here. 24 and 17. The difference between that is 700. Oh, Dragon's Gunfire. That can destroy a monster with 800 or less defense, and that is very much Hunter Dragon. It's only got 100 defense. And unless Zane's face down card can help him here, He is absolutely cooked in this one. Hey, it's a magic jammer. Okay, so it's 700 between Luster Dragon 2 and Hunter Dragon. Plus 900, that would be 1600. So 2600 altogether is what Becca's going to do in damage, along with that Sangan. So Zane's going to be down to 300 life points, and you got to say, unless something miraculous happens here. Poor Zane. He's has not had a good first match. It's a very good draw for Becca, though. A lot of players would have struggled. In fact, every player probably would have struggled with Rebecca with what she drew on that first, or in this first game. Zane, face down, spell or trap, and to the end phase. Mystical Space Typhoon. What a draw. That just all the more seals it. And face down was... oh, it was Thunder of Ruler, so Becca could actually get that out before the standby phase. That's why Thunder of Ruler wasn't activated. Zane's gone here, and as we change over, I've had a lot of new names popping up in comments, but scrolling down, Kodos Kopos, Sound, I34KED45, I don't know if that spells out something. Funky Dirk 3797, Moonwolfie, Silas DC, the Spawn Trapper, that's a new one as well, so it's Jaden versus the King of Games for Johnny Steps. SEH292, it's another new one, more, I'm gonna butcher this name as well. Morsa Rabios Sad 9776. Mecha Jason, Silas DC, Alejandro Fernandez, Shane O'Leary. I think I've heard that name before. Oh, hang on. Now we're going 13 days ago. YouTube's filtering. Let's change that. Okay, what started off here? Zane's Perspective. He's played DN Keto and played Cyber Commander. Put in his deck because it's got Cyber in the name. Tamaz 1232. This is in the other filter. And Pokemon Trainer Orange. That's a new one as well. And Spiral Jin. So always good to see new names popping up in the comments. The view count has been higher than normal as well for this tournament, which is awesome to see. As it's Sangan. That's a great card for Becca. Cyber Soldier of Dark World is on the field, Cyber Commander, and Cyber Soldier. A lot of cards with Cyber name, but just not a part of that archetype. 7 completed. This is actually a pretty good starting hand for Zane. You can get Cyber Soldier to 2200 if he wants to. Becca has picked a Witch of the Black Forest with the effect of Sangan. Tamaz and Pokemon Trainer Orange. I've had this question asked quite a lot, but one was from Tamaz, how do you do this to make AI custom decks? The decks are built on player profiles. We have 2 switches here. And the decks are basically built as proper, what would you... Oh, card destruction. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that is horrible if you're on Zane's team. Oh man, Monster Reborn 7 completed, both to the graveyard. Although Zane now has drawn Power Bond, though he hasn't got any fusions. Oh, big play for Becca there. Cyber Dragon Dre has now been drawn. There's Hunter Dragon as well. Zane's got some strength though in his hand, but... after... on the 2 switches, two different profiles. Both profiles have the exact same decks. All 32 deck slots are taken up. And they just play versus mode against each other. So that's why we can't have banned cards, because the banned cards are banned in the versus mode. I think it's on local match. I think it's on that the players play it on. I commentate. 2 other human players actually play the game and record it, and then I watch it back and commentate after the recordings are done. As 750 off, Rebecca is down to 5850, and it's looking like game 2 is going to go to Zane. This is a strong start for him. This is exactly what he needed. Rebecca's got 1 face down. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's polymerization. Jeez, you don't see that often. Oh, that's why. Okay, so she's played Polymerization down and then used Card Destruction. That's clever play, and Witch of the Black Forest and Sangan will fuse together. That will make Sandwich. This was the one of the key cards in Becca's Duelist Kingdom run from last year that we had here. Sandwich was pretty much her ace card, because it would get Sangan and a Witch of the Black Forest to the graveyard, which would also help in powering up Shadow Ghoul. Becca has put down 2 more face-down spell or traps as well, and now Zane is on the back foot. If he had that 7 completed, he would have been able to get over that Sandwich as well. Well, he would have at least been able to destroy it, but with those other 2 face-downs, Cyber Falcon now to defense mode, Cyber Commander to defense mode, Cyber Soldier of Darkworld to defense, and now Zane's on the back foot. Could be a bit of a comeback victory here, but you never know. You never know what's going to happen in this game. Zane could draw Offerings to the Doomed on his next turn. Pokemon Trainer Orange also said, are you using some kind of mod or just multiple systems to do this? Yeah, multiple systems. I'd love to face off against my own custom decks in this game. As long as you don't have banned cards, if you can... Because if you play Versus mode and a deck contains banned cards, it will just not show up in your deck list that you can play with, which is a shame. I wish it had that as an option. Maybe it was just like an unranked game. You should be able to play banned cards, but no, in all Versus mode on this game, it blocks banned cards. You can play banned cards against the AI and everything, but... Alright, Foolish Burial throws Steel Ogre Grotto #1, which is a 5-star, not very useful monster, so... reduces or gets rid of the chance that Zane has to draw it. Oh, Pokemon Trainer said. I replied to that manually as well, but said, keep up the great work. These old school duels are great. I have a fun time watching these as well, because you get so many what if matches. We never got to see Rebecca versus Zane. We never got to see Marek versus Jaden, for example. We never got to see Mokuba take on Chumley and all this. Like, you just get all these what-if matches. Like, here's another example. We never got to see, like, Taya take on Alexis, or, like, who's the best female duelist and all this as well. Like, Alexis versus Mai. They had a really good match as well. Alright, Zane played Ramai. There's Hunter Dragon, 1700. It's not looking good for Zane at all here. Goes in for the attack on Giant Soldier of Stone, which is only a 1300 attack. Oh, rush recklessly. Oh, I tell you what, Zane is just... Jeez, it's almost unfair right now. It seems that Becca just has every possible card to... put this duel in her favour. It was that card destruction that really turned this one. Zane losing 7 completed and Monster Reborn. Alright, what's... Oh, Shadow Ghoul. I'm looking up and down at my phone, so that's why I missed that, but Shadow Ghoul 2300. Again, great card for Becca. With the Tribute of Giant Soldier of Stone, and you got to say, unless Zane draws something outrageous, it's looking like it's going to be another loss. So now, if Zane had 7 completed, he could get that Cyber Dragon Dre to a... or Cyber Dragon Dry, I think it might be pronounced, to 2500. Spiral Jin said, my roommate pointed out that Serenity does not share Joey's Brooklyn accent, and it's all I can think about lately. now that I think about it as well, Joey's mum didn't have a Brooklyn accent either in the episode that she was in. I mean, we never... I don't know what it is with, like, Yugioh, but you never see the dads, like... You never see, like, Yugi's parents, you never see Joey's dad, you never see Tristan's parents. Never see Taya's parents. It's like only grandparents. It's kind of a running thing in animes now that I think about it. It's the same with Pokemon as well. Like, to my knowledge, I don't think we ever actually find out who Ash's dad is. Like, he's only ever there with his mum. And wink wink, Professor Oak. We all know. if you know, you know. Alright, 1800 in Cyber Dragon now to the field. And I guess Zane's looking cooked again in this one. Oh, my word. No one would beat Becca right now, not when she's drawing cards like this. It's not like Zane has drawn particularly bad hands. He's drawn his strong monsters. There's just nothing he could have done. Rebecca has had a play to counter everything that Zane could have thrown at him. Emperor Pikachu and Drawing While Talking are also names that pop up in comments as well. Joe Lowe's, Cascade Hairston, Zukowski, 1978, Moonwolfie, Torrin Johnson. Josh Sweeney, aka Shepherd, as well, says, I love this series. Thank you for tuning in. Kixie Joe as well, I think I'm saying that right. Slinger 0083. As we swap over, oh, there's another new name as well, Dion Bratt. What's your opinion about retro formats like Edison or GOAT? Any format that can put this game in a new light, and I think new formats are great for Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it keeps the game fresh as well. That's like every game has to do that eventually. Even like, let's say a really old game, let's say Monopoly. Even Monopoly has sort of altered itself in years. Like, you can play games that have adjusted rules that make the game faster and less long, for example. Every game has to evolve itself at some point, otherwise the fan base will dwindle. Except chess. I mean, chess had a big boom during COVID because people had to stay at home, so a lot of people took up chess as a pastime. Lesser Dragon starts off for Zane. Third and final match. Becca is playing for a bonus point now. And this, oh my god, Mirror Force, Wabaku, there's Skalangle, Luster Dragon 2. Zane, he's gonna get creamed. It would not have mattered who Rebecca was playing against. If she is drawing like this, she will win every game. Like, obviously Rebecca's not gonna draw like this in every game, but man, Zane, if he hasn't drawn like any sort of counter card, he is going to get absolutely creamed again. Stop Defense will flip Skalangle up, so that will actually get Becca to draw a card now, which it's Giant Soldier of Stone. Silas DC as well. How many days back now? Oh, and Matt Talbot 7701 as well, that's another new name. Said, did you ever have another channel with Yu-Gi-Oh content? You remind me of someone. No, this is the only Yu-Gi-Oh... Oh, well, this isn't even really a Yu-Gi-Oh channel. It's more of a gaming of channel that does a bit of every random game here and there, but the Yu-Gi-Oh series is by far sort of like the key series for the channel, but no, I've never had any other Yu-Gi-Oh channel. As Cyber Falcon destroyed, so 1,000 points off Zane, and he's only got 2 cards or 3 cards in hand now. He's going to need Offerings to the Doomed or something, or he's going to need a Lucky Fusion to get one of those, either that Protos, what's it called, Twin Cyber Dragon or Cyber End Dragon. But man, this has been an absolute rout by Becca. She has drawn almost unfairly in a way when you think about it. Even Giant Soldier of Stone now. Becca does not have a lot of strong monsters. She's got Luster Dragon 2 and Shadow Ghoul. Like, Shadow Ghoul will depend on the monsters in the graveyard, but they're like the only 2 cards that Becca has. It's like, that are actually like 2,000 plus. She doesn't have like 1700s or 1800s. Becca's deck is a lot more tactical, but she has not needed anything super strong. I mean, she's drawn her best monster for base attack on like the first turn on 2 of these duels, which is always going to be tough to beat. Electric Snake now to the field. Alright, 2400. It's Proto Cyber Dragon. 13 and 8 is 21, so Zane's going to be at 4900. And this is looking bleak. Poor Zane, man. He's just had no chance in this match to get anywhere near a victory. It's kind of fun to watch, to be honest. Becca's standing there holding Teddy and just like cheering, "Yay, we got him again, Teddy." And Zane's just standing there like, "My cyber dragons are just getting destroyed by this girl and her teddy bear." I can't do Zane's voice. It's too... Machine Conversion Factory, that's 1800. Cyber Dragon's away. It gets 300 attack during damage step. I mean, it wouldn't have got over 2400, I guess. Zane has to try something. He has to try and do something here, because he's just getting absolutely creamed. Alright, Sangan on the field, so what was it, 1800, 24, that'd be 6. 1900 on 39 would be 2900 to come off Zane, so he'll be down to 2000. Oh boy. I mean, you probably, with only one card in hand, Zane can't even make a fusion here. He has been destroyed in this series. And, oh man, looks like he can't even play. Oh, Final Destiny. Yeah, go on, play it. I dare Rebecca to play Final Destiny right now. Obviously be the worst possible move you could make, but... Well, that is a statement and a half. Anyone who played against Rebecca when she draws like that, poor Zane just had no chance in that one. But luck is a factor in Yu-Gi-Oh! And today, the heart of the cards, it was with Becca. For whatever reason, the heart of the cards said Rebecca is winning this one and picking up a bonus point. I think, does she have one or two? I would have to quickly check that, but Rebecca might have a third bonus point. So Panic and Marek is the next scheduled match, but I think I'll only be able to get through one tonight. Spending time at the film and TV studio does leave me very tired at the end of the day. That's why I couldn't do any yesterday. But we managed to get Zane and Rebecca, which, well, poor Zane. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.